17,000 miles, 16 countries, and 1 motorcycle. Skylar Weaver will embark on a solo journey to Argentina, all for a good cause.
And that cause is alopecia. Hoping to raise awareness and educate the public, he will ride his motorcycle in hopes of changing lives along the way. And here to tell us more about this trip and about adventures for alopecia, we welcome Skylar Weaver now to the program. Skylar, thanks so much for coming on Good Day PA today.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Amanda.
I think this is so cool. It's just incredible, but I'm sure some viewers are unsure of what alopecia is. So can you explain that a little bit to our audience?
Right, absolutely. So alopecia is an autoimmune skin disorder that causes rapid, unpredictable hair loss on the scalp, the face, sometimes the entire body. It is physically benign, so it doesn't necessarily cause you any physical harm. It's not contagious, but although it is benign like that, it causes emotional stress and kills one's confidence and
it can happen at any time in life?
Correct,
Okay.
correct, yeah. So it can appear at any time, any age, young or old. It affects all sexes, all ethnicities, yeah.
So what is your personal journey with this?
Right. So I didn't always look like this. I had long blonde hair growing up and all throughout my youth. And then when I was a sophomore in high school, actually at Redland High School here in the area, I noticed a small bald spot on the back of my head. And within a matter of 6 months, that bald spot had grown in size and in number. And 6 months later, I had lost all of my hair. And it was a very traumatic experience. It was very tough.
Wow.
That was 9 years ago. Since then, I've accepted it. I've embraced my identity, but I realize there's a lot of people out there who still are struggling with it. Women, children, young adults,
Yeah, for sure. So you started Adventures for Alopecia. So what are you hoping to do through that?
Right. So I started a nonprofit, and its mission is to raise awareness of alopecia and help educate the public. I think just the more people that know about alopecia, the better. The more people can recognize it when they see it. B, the second part of the mission is to host support group events throughout the Americas for people who are suffering with alopecia, and then C, to advance research. So we're going to use some of the money that's donated to the nonprofit to fund some existing research programs, and we're doing that in conjunction with a couple other nonprofits out there, the National Alopecia Areata Foundation and the Children's Alopecia Project.
So you've really taken your journey here and turned it into a message, which is really great. And one of the ways you're doing that is you're going to embark on a motorcycle journey here.
Right.
Talk to us about that.
Right. So starting in August, I'm going to be taking my motorcycle and riding it from this area down to South America, the bottom tip of South America. It'll take me probably 9 months, maybe a year. And along the way, I hope to, through the stunt, raise awareness of alopecia, garner attention, and then use that to raise some funds so that we can host support group events for people who are suffering with alopecia along the way. So it stops along the way for that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how our viewers can possibly help. Can they donate to you, or how does that work?
Yes, absolutely. They can donate. Donations, monetary donations go a long way in helping to fund the support group events and advance research. In addition to that, if you don't want to donate, you could share news of the adventure, share the link, the website, and just really help us raise awareness of alopecia.
Which we have there on our screen.
ProjectAFA.org, and you saw
Correct.
the map there. What a journey that's going to be. Now,
I know.
we want you back on the show after you get back.
Yes.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Deal.
All right,
Absolutely.
9 months from now,
Yeah.
maybe 9 in a week.
Maybe 9 in a week, yeah.
Sounds
There we
good.
go. All right,
Perfect.
thank you. Stay with us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.